Good afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the morning. My name is Basil Dash. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and IS certified international educational and training institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by offering formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to students, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner, the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we try to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, our quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like read-on portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and ball knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We have prepare you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by global renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their recent personalities. Street knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concept for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead the session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP member are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before I move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before I move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, you already completed 1,777 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, you already completed 1,777 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for us with profile information. Note that with profile information, you'll enjoy all features. With this means that you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace slide. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time limited because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you're an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you're a host of IGP, you can download a certificate of gratitude. If you're an online live quiz competition winner, then you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in an award function which organizes combined support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download it in type certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of global professional membership, certificate of global influence in the pandemic, certificate of active knowledge, certificate of social activity in the pandemic, certificate of IGP knowledge seeking campaign, 2020, 2021, and 2022 Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Digital Classroom Engagement Tools, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital the Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series for the New Trend in Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Upskill Commercial Leadership and Managerial Skills Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching, a special program in the Art Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tool in Teaching Mathematics Certificate of RGB Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of RGB Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quiz with very certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for means gamification tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our fitness ministers website for free and many more. Dear IGP will we shall be promised previously, but lack of taking a problem, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to calculate previous connection to solve problems to come from our website. Now you can enroll reset password everything. You can check it for all of the details. This is a total request to check all button and pages on our website. She like and say will benefit. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to start our 1778 webinar, which name is Inclusivity Physical Activity, and today our speaker's surname is Fridanan Kaspli Jalbongo. He is from Philippines. Before I hand over this to our speaker, sir, I must share a very little bit about him. He is Instructor 1, College of Education, Western Philippine University. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone, to all our watchers. Good afternoon.
Sir, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Okay. Once again, good afternoon to everyone. Once again, this would be a continuation of what we call a series of physical activity that we are trying to impose to our different learners. So, in this continuation, this is the third part. So, I would like to say thank you for the IGP again. So this is all about how we will going to integrate the what we call this the different activity for our students. We know that our students are very important for us as teacher. Then they are all our we are trying to let them engage in everything that we need in everything that they need, in everything that we wanted them to learn. So not only in a particular activity, but also the same with the worth and useful activity every day. So we all know, no, we all know that it is not easy for us teacher to include those learner that because of the diverse characteristics of this learner. However, it is our mandate as a teacher, it is also our responsibility as a teacher to include them in different activity. Me as a physical education teacher, teaching physical activity and giving some important ideas for those learner that are having difficulty in their movement, in their analysis about their cells and their health, of course. So somehow, we physical education teacher are used to give them the important explanation or concept about how they will going to do their physical activity every day. Um, there are students, or there are lots of people around that we know that we are doing a lot of activities at home, like what we have discussed last time. The first um, webinar that we have is all about the household chores, so it is also included in this part. So the, the main concept of this particular uh, discussion is that how we will going to involve our learners in different physical activity every day. So as a definition, we have the definition of what we call the adapted physical education. Adapted physical education is the art of science of developing, implementing, and monitoring the carefully designed physical education with disability based on comprehensive assessment to give the learner in the skills necessary for a lifetime of rich leisure, recreation, and sport experiences to enhance physical fitness and wellness. So, with that definition, we can say that physical inclusivity in terms of physical education is for all. So moving on, researchers said that in order to introduce the term adapted physical activity or APA, it is necessary to know that it is a notion of wide comprehension. There is not only one answer to the question. So it depends upon the context of our learner. No, we teacher really knew that. So we observe, we take down notes, we write everything about our learner because we wanted them to learn. And with those notes, with those information that we gather to them every day, these are the way we can produce or innovate activity for every day. No, kaya nga na teachers are very rich in terms of what we call um, instructional material by mind, instructional material by heart, instructional material by move. So that we are catering to our students. Then, what is adapted physical activity? It seems that difficult to give an exact definition. It in that sense, like Greg Raid's introduction to chapter 2 of this textbook. So this is the reference that I have read in relation to adapted physical education or physical activity. Moving on, so first, we need to clarify some important term. You know, the first term, terminal sensitive terminology that we can use to them. Um, we have impairment, disability, and handicap. So impairment is different from disability. We need to identify what are these words. Like impairment in the context of health experience, an impairment is any loss or abnormality of psychological, physiological, or anatomical structure of the function or function. It's very, very explanatory, the meaning that had given in what we call impairment. But when we talk about disability, in the context of health experience, a disability is any restriction, lack of, resulting to an impairment, lack of ability to perform an activity in a manner that within the range considered normal for a human being. So disability, it's only a lack of normal range of output that can a normal person can do. No, so handicap in the context of health, experience a handicap is the disadvantage for a given individual resulting from an impairment or disability that limit to prevents the fulfillment of the role of that person in a normal way. So I believe that this definition are very sensitive when we use this to our learner or somehow if we will going to consider this to contemplate any activity that we need to impose for our students, especially activity like including the physical movement, including the thinking or the collaborative activity with other students. Moving on, so why is it helpful to use sensitive terminology? Why? Because terminology reflect equality of all citizens and sensitivity to the situation. An important aspect of selecting terminology is to ensure that respect toward members of the group is communicated well and in a proper way. So that's very very important idea to remember that why we need to use this term sensitively. Why we need to use those terms in a proper way, especially if we are dealing with our different students. Moving on, so this picture really give us an insight about how we will going to handle different learners that we have, like touch of care. So this means that we will handle them with care, with consideration, with full consideration and full responsibility. Because learners are the we know that we teacher learners are our are our winning crown. You know, learners are our winning crown, so we need to consider that. So as a part of research, there is a part of research that what we can be done to help us to use words that are sensitive. So of course, we need to refer to the people without disabilities. We need to focus on people's similarities based on observations. Then we have to consider person first, then emphasize each person's ability. So we have to get and observe information, the information that we can get to them. We have to analyze, we have to think, we have to observe well and be vigilant of the abilities of these people. Then we need to communicate, no, in a nice way to them if we will going to give an activity for them, especially in giving them directions or instruction to do a particular activity. That is very, very important. No, our positive attitude towards them is the attitude that we wanted to help as much as we can to them and for them. Moving on. So this is the summary of inclusive education. So SEN children, or what we call it, these children are enables better coping in the typical world. We need to inculcate in ourselves that we need to lessen their absenteeism. Then let us help them also to make their readings and math skills stronger. Then we have to help them to increase likelihood in pursuing higher education and look for a job, because of the encouragement that we always give to them. So we believe teachers that we can do that for the sake of our students, especially those students who we know that there's a need for special care, no? For our children naman, neutral and positive effect on academic performance, reduce fear of human differences, of course, higher tolerance and effective communication to them, and less prejudice and higher responsive to our students. So that's very, very important. Move on. Okay, in this particular summary and information that we are trying to give to our co-teachers and learners, so let us take a look in this part. Inclusive education, what does it look like? So students with disabilities are presumed to be competent. Yeah, actually not just presume. We are trying to trace down their abilities and skills, their talents. We are trying to let them. We are encouraging them to improve themselves. No, then all students attend their neighborhood schools. So in order for them to look into a normal life, so let us allow them to be engaged in different thinking that, oh, you're also, you can do this, you can do that. We can encourage them in that way. All students develop relationship with their peers. Of course, the socialization, that's very, very important for our students. And also the same with we teacher, we can encourage our students to be socialized with themselves, to collaborate, to help one another, to cooperate in different activities. So all students are educated in the age appropriate general education classrooms. All students, excuse me, all students experience higher expectations and improve test scores. So with the help of scaffolding of the teacher and with the help of our ability in making different instructional materials appropriate for our learner, then we can give them unequal tests, no, that may result in a test scores that appropriate to their learning ability and capability, of course, of the way they think, the way they react, the way we collaborate, and everything. School cultures are collaborative and respectful. So we teachers, also responsible to create an ambience of what we call the culture of collaboration and the respect to one another. Inclusive school communities promote the value of diversity. Of course, we believe, no? Ever since, we always believe that people are diverse. So, as well as students are diverse, no? Inclusive school communities promote the value of diversity. All students are prepared for a natural transition into into meaningful adult lives, and also an inclusive education should high quality instruction, intervention, and supports are developed. Okay, moving on. So in that, so as inclusivity in physical activity, why we need to adopt, why we need for more adapted PE equipment? Because we integrate to our students all types of disabilities into physical education class is extremely important. Students with disabilities should not be set aside and separate games. Always remember that. They should be participating with everyone. So the equipment and software uh, should be listed and should be used for them equally. But we always remember, dear teachers, that if we deal this with disabilities classes that we have, we need to be careful in making our instruction and direction to them. And of course, the scaffolding should be 100% to develop or accommodate the locomotor skills, their safety, the opportunity, the developmental adaptive responsibility skills, and of course, with the proper and social team assessment. Moving on. So I'll be summarizing that one into this triangular, inverted triangle. We have the adapted physical education in order to promote what? Equity to them. No, equality, somehow, if equality doesn't work, then we have to look into equity for them. Okay, so that's all. I think that is the third part of my webinar, and this information are very very informative for all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Sir, I think after a wonderful presentation, our participant can understand the topic very clearly. That's why no questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care. Honorable sir, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. No more. I will not say anything. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much, IGP. See you in Bangladesh, ma'am.
Welcome, sir. Dear IGP Analysis, it's time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is a regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. For some technical problem, we cannot continue the quiz session from our website. So, to join the quiz session, you have to go www.slide.com and the code is 1706194. I repeat the code 1706194. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 19 people, we're going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, how can the inclusivity of a computer program be enhanced? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 59% people are right here. in the leaderboard. Bhalnaga is holding the first position. Our second question is design development focusing on the usability and inclusivity of the design. Option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 94% people are right here. Bhalnaga is holding the first position. Our third question is which of the following feature promote inclusivity? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Bhalnaga is holding the first position. Our fourth question is which two statement are features of multicultural and inclusivity? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 65% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Evillian is holding the first position. Our fifth question is the ability to create and maintain a positive, inclusive environment that values inclusivity and mutual benefit. Option 1 cultural, option 2 spiritual. Option 1 is the right answer. 74% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Evillian is holding the first position. Our sixth question is Jesus felt that inclusivity could lead to option 1 prosperity, option 2 peace. Option 2 is the right answer. 90% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Bhalnaga is holding the first position. Our seventh question is method below show where to incorporate inclusivity in teaching and learning. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 95% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Bhalnaga is holding the first position. Our eighth question is which female pop icon was have created a global brand celebrating inclusivity and diversity in women? Option 1 or option 2? Option 2, 1 is the right answer. No one is correct here. Our second last question of the session is inclusivity is where people with a disability cannot work together with people without a disability. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. 80% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Bhalnaga is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the session is which of the following feature of a GUI promote inclusivity for visual impaired user? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 47% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in a top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in a top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in a top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy, stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to avoid not a people of things, Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, again wants to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.